Hello everyone. So in this video, we will try to analyze the Nifty chart for today and try to plot the points for tomorrow as well. So here I have the Nifty chart in front of me on the 1 minute. First thing we'll try to do is try to plot the support and resistance points. Let's start from the beginning. So the market opened right here. The first point we see some support is right here at this level. So the market came to this level, as you can see. It came to this level and then it bounced up and then it came down. After that, the market couldn't go beyond this support level. Now this support will act as the resistance. This is our resistance now for today. And yeah, so the market came to this level and then we had this huge downside move. In the downside move, we have two support levels. First is this one, because we had this bounce right here. We mark this. We had this bounce right here. Our first support was at this level. This is our second support. This is our third support. And this support. All these supports after breaching. So this was our initial support. The market breached. It now became resistance. This is our second support. Market breached it again. This is our second resistance. Same thing with this. This is our third resistance. As you can see, the market came up to this resistance level but couldn't cross it. It tried multiple times. As you can see, at this level and this level and this level and this level as well. But the market couldn't cross it. And we had a support at the lower level as well. So market was in a small range for some time. We have this support as well. As you can see, the bounce, the wicks here, multiple lower wicks. We had a support here as well. But finally we had this breakdown, which was a good shorting area. We had our first breakdown towards this level. Now this support will also act as a resistance as the market went down below this level. So we have a resistance here as well. Now we move further. The first point of significant support was this level. Here the market reacted very strongly. And on the upper side, we have a resistance at this level. I'll just extend it. For example, if we were watching the market live, it would look something like this, because the market found resistance here and then found resistance at this level as well. And our support is this level. So our current channel, because we are between a support area and a resistance area. So our current channel is this channel. Then we go further and we have our breakout. That came with a big volume as well. But why we don't take a long trade here? Why don't we buy at this level? Because our previous support, which will now act as a resistance, is right just few points above this level. So if we enter at this level, let's say if we buy here, our only profit potential is this much, while we have to keep a stop loss at this point at least. So this is not a profitable trade. So we don't take this. So the market came up and this is where I shorted the position, because the market came to the resistance level for the first time and my stop loss was somewhere around at this level and my target was at this support, the bottom level. Further, then the market reacted nicely. First, this resistance acted as a support. As you can see, the market bounced here multiple times. Then we finally broke down. Then the market reacted to this support level, this area. Let me clear that. Now we are just talking about these two levels. This level, this level, and this level and this level. So the market went up, found resistance here, came down, and this was our support for that time. And then the market went exactly to the level of this previous support. So I shorted here somewhere around this level, and my target was at this bottom level because this support was already tested too many times. This one. So I expected the market to reach till here. So I entered somewhere around here and I exited somewhere around here. Then the market went up and reached exactly to the same level. It tried twice but couldn't go up. This was a possible shorting scenario. Why? Because we have this big wicks to the top side. As you can see, these wicks, and the volume is huge as well. As you can see, this wick, this corresponds to this level, this candle. And so yeah, so this was a potential shorting place, and the market then came down till this level. So this was our today's analysis for Nifty and the logic behind the trade. Same goes with the bank Nifty as well. If we try to plot the support and resistance point, let's talk about the lower levels. So this is our first support, which will now act as a resistance. This is our second support, which will now act as a resistance. Then support here, and some resistance here. So this was our bank Nifty levels. The trading opportunities were at this level, at this breach. This breach. Our second entry was at this level. After we saw these top wicks at this candle. So if we see top wick, something like this candle, and this candle, and if we see the volume as well, come on, yeah. So if we see the volume as well, the volume is above average, this candle and this candle. So this was a potential shorting opportunity. We won't go long in this area. Okay, so I'll explain. So we should not go long in this entire area. Why? Because the market is still below this resistance level. If, for example, this is our key area. For example, the market did this, something like this, and at this level, it breached up and came to this level, and then it came down. Then we would go long here. This is our long trade. We should not enter long till we cross this resistance level. If we want to go short, now we are in a channel. So the channel is something like this. And at the bottom level, we are somewhere around this. So this is our current channel. We are sideways in this for now. So this is our analysis for Nifty. Bank Nifty. I hope you were able to understand the support and resistance. I'll just explain it once again, briefly. As you can see, the market found support. How do we know that this is a support level? As you can see, the market is not able to go below this level. And again at this level. So this is our support point. But after the market breached this, now it acts as a resistance level. So when the market comes to the resistance for the first time, we go short, which is at this level. So this is our short trade. Same in the bank Nifty. maybe in the bank nifty we wouldn't be able to take this, but we have to care about the top wicks as well and the bottom wicks, which we see near the support areas and the resistance area. So basically we will see hammer candles near the support areas and the inverted hammer candles at the resistance areas. And if the volume is significant, something like this candle, if we watch this one, this is a potential weakness and a short trade can be taken right here. Now we'll go to the Nifty chart and try to plot the points for tomorrow trade. So let's try to identify the support and resistance levels. So now this is our major resistance, which was our previous support, the 90-50 level. This is our major resistance for now. Our second resistance is this level, which is basically the same or as this level in the smaller time frame chart. This is our resistance and this is our resistance. So on the 15-minute chart, it looks something like this. And our supports are, we have to go back to the support to find the support levels. So this was our support as well, which the target was given. If we extend the line, it comes directly at this level, as you can see. So these are our two resistance level, and our support is this level. This is our support, but the market came below this. So our next area of support is this level. This level. So we will wait for the breakouts. So our simple trading strategy for tomorrow would be, this is our current range, this area. So if you want to go long, we'll wait for this resistance, which is exactly at this, to break. So if the market is trading like this and it goes up, then we go long and our target will be this level. For short trade, we will wait the market to breach the support. This is our support level. This is our support, and our targets would be previous resistance, because now those resistance will act as supports. So this will be our targets. I would say this level, because this was our previous important resistance. And then we have this level and we have this level. So we have multiple layer of supports at the bottom side, but I think this level won't be enough, but we have this previous levels as well. So I think, yeah, these will be our targets. So if we enter short, we will wait for this line to break and our targets will be like this. So I hope you got the point of how I plot the points and how the trading is done. There is no need of any kind of indicator, and the only importance is the important things are the support and resistance lines and the volume as well. We have to see where the volumes are. For example, this candle, this big volume near a support, and we have this bottom size wick here, but we can't just go long seeing this. Then we see another green candle with a lower wick near the support area, so we can go long from here. So there are multiple trading strategies. The only important point is that you find one and trade one. Discipline with discipline. I have found my support and resistance strategy, and I think it works decent amount of time. Okay, so I'll update the chart for tomorrow and hope you could understand something from the video. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me in the comments or message me. Okay guys, thank you.